Ladies and gentlemen, happy Tuesday to you. We are back in action. The Bet Champ Show morning NBA player prop edition. We love to get those early lines to you guys, see what we're rocking with today. And we got a nice one for you guys. Be sure to tune into all the socials. That's TikTok, Instagram at The Bet Champ Show. We toss out free plays every day, guys, free to the public, as well as you can find us on X at Bet Champ Show to find all of our live shows and not. Myself are here every Monday through Friday at 6:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. A little later today, we want to make sure we got some great lines for you guys. As well as you can catch us every Monday and Thursday night at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with me, Sach, Big E, and the Witster in our after hours show. And then catch us Saturday as we're going to get some early Super Bowl props out to you guys, as well as a couple parlays too. Little Hail Marys. We are off and rolling on this Tuesday morning. Sach, man, how are we feeling?
Feeling all right. I had a 3-1 day on Friday, and we should have had a 3-1 night yesterday. We came to agreement that Keegan Murray is officially banned from any slips until he figures out whatever he got's going on.
Fan.
ZJ, you should have had a 2-0 day yesterday. You had Keegan Murray over 13.5 points, just so people know. Scored 10
in the first quarter. In the first quarter.
4 points the rest of the game, did not score a single point. So it's tough. Part of it, it's gambling, but yeah, we got a couple people that are added on this no ban or no bet list. So nothing. We're just moving on. Got a couple good games, couple big games in the association tonight. So looking forward to those. And I will go ahead and get the ball rolling if I may.
Absolutely. Get us going, Sach. What we got?
I'm going to go. Yeah, big hot. I'm going to go with the Magic and Heat game today for the first pick. I'm going to go a guy that many people may not know, Haywood Highsmith, over 3.5 points at plus 110. It's a guy, it's a small forward on the team. As you can see, 7 out of the last 8 games, he has hit this line at 3.5 points. He's a starter on this team, playing about 20 plus minutes a game. He's around that 20 to 23 minutes a game range. Good defender. Very. I mean, it's a textbook Heat culture guy. You know, makes all the right plays, does the right thing, plays defense, can shoot the 3 ball, and cut and get to the rim in that dunker spot. So this is a lineup I think is just it's just such a quick hit. Possibly 4 points at plus money, hitting in 7 out of the last 8. And this is what really intrigued me is 3 games this year against Orlando. The last 3 that are all this year, he's hit in 3 out of 3. He scored 15 against them this year. And this month alone, their last 2 matchups, he had 7 and 5 points.
Wow.
So
he's well over the range.
Yeah, he's averaged the 9 points in their 3 matchups alone. Just a good under the radar pick for good value, mainly at plus money for such a low line. I mean, it's hard to pass up when something like that can hit so quick. And with the stats that we've just shown, he's hit this in 7 out of the last 8 and 3 out of the last 3. So can't pass that up. Duncan Robinson is still game time decision, still questionable with that concussion. Tyler Hero suffering migraines. He may not play. So that's still a lot of good value with those guys playing, and with not playing, that's even better. So absolutely. I would recommend people, if you like that play, get that out instantly. So, and Orlando, their weak spot on defense that they give up the most points to is against the small forward position. So that'll be my first play. Give me Haywood Highsmith, under the radar guy, over 3.5 points at plus 110.
100% Sach, man. I like it. I'm rolling with that. 3.5 seems very low. I'm gonna
3.5,
really low. I'm gonna carry us over, Sach. We got the Timberwolves versus the Chicago Bulls a little earlier today, and I sniffed out that there, Sach, man. I'm gonna roll. Right now, we got Timberwolves are second right now in the Western Conference, rolling good. Rudy Gobert, you got Karl Anthony Towns protecting the middle down low. You got Ant, who's going absolutely crazy right now. This is a good Timberwolves team and they're number 1 right now in points allowed with their defensive weapons, meaning they don't let a lot of guys score on these boys, on these fellas. So we're going to keep it up and rolling. I love it. Great team, great players on this basketball team, but I'm going to go on the other side direction of it. And I'm taking Alex Caruso under 10.5 points today at plus 100, even money, ladies and gents. We're going to see how he fares up with this very good Timberwolves team. And kind of what Sacha and myself were talking about before the show, Alex Caruso is going to be guarding Anthony Edwards today. So he's going to have his hands full, hands tied. Very tired. He's going to be running around a lot. Ant gets it going. He gets it going all game. So he is really going to be a defender for this whole game. So 10.5, we're going to see how they do. And I'm this under right now, Sacha, man. You can get it at even money. I see that as a great value here. And again, Timberwolves number 1 ranked team in point now, not give up a lot of points. So we're going to see how this one fares tonight, but we are rocking and rolling with it.
Yeah, I like that. And then we were looking at also his head-to-head matchup. He hasn't scored over 10.5 against the Timberwolves dating back to last year. Like you said, Minnesota, number 1 ranked team in points allowed defense in the NBA. And most importantly, his main goal today is to literally just stop Anthony Edwards, and that's already a full task in itself. Caruso, not a guy that's just going to keep, just go to the basket, especially with the Twin Towers down there, Cat and Gobert. So the only way I would figure Caruso get over this line is if he hits 3 3-pointers at minimum. So I like that under, especially with Minnesota, how their defense is rolling, and with the task at hand that he has to stop Anthony Edwards. So I like that play.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll keep it going.
And my second and final play, I'm going to head to the TNT matchup tonight, Bucks and Suns. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go Brook Lopez over 12.5 points at minus 120. He's hitting 3 straight games. Right now, as you can see, he scored 24, 19, and 19, but he hasn't played in the last week, and he hasn't played, I think, with Doc Rivers at all yet. I think he has. Those 2 games with Doc Rivers, the Nuggets and Portland, he's been out for the last week with personal reasons, so no injury there. So he's going to be fresh. He's coming in fresh.
Yeah.
The only, as you can see it too, the last 3 out of these 4 games that he didn't go over was against the Cavs. 11 against the Cavs, 8 against the Cavs, 11 against the Cavs. So that's the only team really that has stopped him, from getting over this line. Stretch 5 that I believe that can pull Nurkic out. Nurkic isn't a 5 that's going to, guard on the perimeter. He's just going to stay down low and probably help, guard Giannis, obviously, from getting to the rim. So I like Brook in this spot, especially with Doc Rivers. I think would know how to utilize him a little bit more than the last coach, Adrian Griffin. So I'm gonna just keep it rolling. I mean, he's averaged, like I said, 20.5 points.
I like that one.
Last 3,
Peaking.
12.5. Big matchup for them. And I just think it's a little low right now. So I'm gonna go Brook Lopez over 12.5 points at minus 120 is my second play.
Absolutely, Sacha, man. I'll roll with you on this TNT little matchup. We got the Bucks. We got the Suns. Bucks right now 3rd in the Eastern Conference, as the Suns are 6th in the Western. So a little dual matchup now. It's in Phoenix, so we're going to see how it fares. Phoenix, I believe, is the favorite here. Yeah, they're a minus 3.5 favorite. However, this Bucks team's really good. I think this is going to be a dogfight game, Sach. Very high matchup. This is one of those TNT games you really want to watch. Check it out. Dual threats here on both sides. And I'm going to roll with our guy D Booker right now. I'm going D Booker over 2.5 3-pointers made. You get that at minus 110. As you can see, he's hit this in 5 out of his last 10 games. So looking very well, but you can see the ones he hasn't really gone over, they've been kind of lower ranked teams. You got the Orlandos, the Washingtons, Chicago's. So, and then bigger type of games, bigger type of matchup, he does really well. And this one being at home, Sach, man, and this game is probably going to be a battle. I could see D-Book getting hot, going off. He tends to usually hit one in the first, and then he starts to get hot as the game progresses and everything. So we need him to hit 3 threes tonight. I really like the value at this one at -110. Such man.
Yeah, and I mean that Washington game, they blew them out by 30 plus points. So
yeah, and that's my point. That's my point too, right? You see the ones he hasn't hit. They've played against lower teams. He's probably not playing as much, right? Because they're doing so well. But in these better matchups, as you can see, this is where he gets hot. Because this is where he's the scoring. He's a big scoring option for this Suns team. So I love this one, man. He's got a beautiful shot too. I love seeing D-Book shoot. He's got nice.
Yeah, like I said, 25 minutes in the last one against Washington. So, it was kind of, and I think Bradley Beal, that was Bradley Beal's homecoming party back to Washington, so he went off. But yeah, I mean, D-Book's a guy that he shows up with matchups like this. This is what gets him going. Big TNT matchup against the Bucks, and I like it for him to make 3 threes in this one, especially with what's on the line, especially before the trade deadline. Teams need to get out some wins before the All-Star break. So yeah, I like that play too as well. D-Book, I think he'll have a big game tonight.
Absolutely, up and rolling, cool stuff. So we're just rocking with 4 plays today. Is that right?
4 plays. That's all I got right now, and I might throw out one later on the socials, but just waiting for a lot of more lines to come out with some key players. So. Those are the 4 that I like right now, though.
Absolutely. 4 plays off and rolling on this Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. We are going to get your week rolling. We are going to make it through. Don't you worry. As such said as well, be sure to check out all the socials. We do throw out different plays on the socials. Right now, it's the early morning show, so we're doing player props, early lines. But, on the socials, we like to look at some spreads, other things, kind of what's going on. And as well as tune into them because we're tossing out a couple parlays for the Super Bowl, as well as our player prop predictions for that one. That one's going to be huge, guys, and our predictions on who we think is going to win. So tune into all those shows, like I said in the beginning of the episode, and we'll get it going. Today's comment, what should we do for today's comment, Sach, man?
Let's do shoot, I don't know. What's a good comment we could pick?
What play are you most comment the play on today's show you guys are most rocking with today? We will check that one out in the comments. We'll get back to you guys. And if you want to join the show at some point every Saturday, guys, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we do our team plays. We have the 4 guys, myself, Sach, Whit, E, and then we bring on 2 of you guys from the audience, whoever wants to join, and we get a 6-leg parlay going. So be sure to comment on all this stuff. We'll always get back to you, see what you guys are rocking with. But yes, for today's video, comment whose play you were rocking with the most, and we'll get it off and rolling, guys. But that'll wrap it up for today's Bet Champ Show NBA Player Prop Early Line Edition. Anything from you, Sachin?
Nothing. Let's get back what's rightfully ours and bounce back from Keegan Murray last night. So
100%. Loving the slate today. Cool stuff, guys. Happy Tuesday again, and let's keep it up and rocking. We will see you guys later.
Peace.